Welcome back to another episode of Scenario Podcast. Matt is over here dropping, they would say dropping jewels, but you're dropping cough drops.
Dropping jewels? I'm knocking alphas out?
Right? Oh, don't do that. We have a high listener base.
My guys, man.
You had sleep in there and was trying to toss us some tables on us, man.
You the one said dropping jewels.
Well, I mean, no, but then you... So now you get my ass kicked in.
I'll bring some of my people. You bring some of yours.
We'd be good. Shout out to all Alpha brothers that won't admit that back in the day they was dancing to Ice Ice Baby either. As they song know, if you really talk to some alphas, they'll admit there was a year period where Ice Ice Baby was the alpha song for
it.
me.
It had to be. I always just thought that made sense. Like they don't want to own it. I don't know. I don't know what the alpha song is.
Depends on region. It's Flashlight some places.
Flashlight is ours.
In something in the South.
No, like it was ours before Freaks.
Maybe it's more bounced out. Take it back. Maybe it's more bounced out. I think it might be more bounced. All our alphas, hit us up. Let us know which one that it is, because me and Matt don't know it all.
I don't know anything about it.
So is that nationwide Freaks industry? So if you went to California, they gonna play Freaks industry?
It's starting to shift a little bit now, where the younger dudes is doing Wipe Me Down, because it fits better with the shimmy and stuff. But yeah,
that's an interesting. Nothing wrong with the song. The song is dope. It's just that Freaks in the industry, that beat comes in.
Yeah, but it's like song came out like 300 years before these dudes was born.
So they don't even understand it at all.
Yeah.
So the songs, so the Q's are the only ones that have a song that will be forever theirs. Almost.
Who knows? I mean, it's not like we've abandoned Freaks. I mean, it's just that some of the younger dudes, they use that. I don't know. Take off. Do what you want to do. Enjoy yourself. Strolling makes my fucking thighs feel like they're coming off the bone. So
okay, so then it's
yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Shout out to the AKs. AKs.
Yeah.
Founders Day today.
Yeah, those
it's like
Deltas.
Founders. It's like Founders 2 weeks. Like everybody came back to school after the first semester, had their people together, and then they formed all their organizations.
Is that what happened? You think?
No, really, that is what happened.
you said like no, really, that's
that's really why everybody's stuff is all put together, all close like that. Because like everybody came back, school started, and you could get your stuff right.
It was like, yeah, you know what? We need to go ahead and.
You need to see who was going to come back with grades second semester. It was like basketball. We had to make sure that people was going to have enough black people to like really do this. Like you can,
you said grades.
You can see the organizations where cats' grades really got in the way when they got like 3 founders or like 4 founders.
Shut up, dude.
And it's like you could have had.
We all gotta have 4.0s and we gonna start this organization.
It's like the story of like General Cornrow Wallace. You got to go back in time and be like, yo, we had a couple other brothers, but one of them couldn't pass English. Or like one of them.
Yo, hold on.
He couldn't do arithmetic.
Is there a sketch in
what
there?
What else classes did they have? Like 19, like 12. Like what
is there a sketch out there for somebody like the missing Kappa, Lester?
No, we had 10 founders. I'm talking about people like the Qs. They had like 3.
No, the Qs got more than that.
No, I don't think they got 3.
No, they got like 5. I think 5 or 6.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, is there stories out there where
I'm
like
sure there are.
No, I'm saying like Justice Williamson, he just didn't make the meeting on time because he was getting apple pie.
There are like real stories like that.
I'm saying like funny stories like that. Where
But
it's like,
I know there was like dudes that was just like he went to the wrong place. Like he was sitting there and nobody showed up. Like he was kind of whack, and they told him to go to like the
Are you dead serious
house.
about this? You sure it's had to happen, right?
Like somebody got deception, like
he was the dude that gave everybody a rise though. But then they told
happy to be here, cat, and the founders. Oh man, that's rough.
Oh my God, that's a whole other thing that could be explored in this. Not even just Greek organizations. I'm talking about even like the SLOC, NAACP, things like that, where you found an organization who's like, hey, yeah, Chris, we gonna meet on the 7th at 5 o'clock on Beach Street.
And they're just like, don't tell that nigga we're really gonna do it.
And then all of a sudden, historically, he's sitting there all mad and tight. Like, I was supposed to be at the first meeting. They told me he was going to be on Main Street. Now, historically, that's why I outlived all of them. That's why they all dead. And I'm still alive to tell my story.
Damn, still alive.
I'm still alive. I'm going to tell my story. Like, damn. I'm alive because of that.
I'm like 125 years old.
When they started SCLOC, they just told me, they said, hey, can you go pick up the chicken?
That's Uncle Ruckus' founding
Shut
story.
up, no. That's why he became Uncle Ruckus.
That's his
origin story of Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah.
He was supposed to go to a Black Panther meeting, but they told him to go somewhere
Nah, he was supposed to like be like an alpha or something, or like a Sigma. Shit, he might even been supposed to be down with us. Who knows? But
that is funny,
he was supposed to get down with something.
It's gotta be deception like that. I mean, because you gotta think that really times the way people don't change much is just that the way we move with it. Now I wouldn't say the way we move isn't different. It's just the functionality of the technology, things like that. So they might have sent somebody off. Like there's a founder in some organization that his cousin always had to come along. And man, don't bring your cousin over there to the house.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, you good, man. Like, you good.
Yeah. It's like, no, you good, right? Like, no, we don't want him in.
Dang, so what am I going to tell him? I don't know what you're going to tell him. It's up to you.
Yeah, he can't get down, like, ever.
Dang, like, never? Not even, like, next year?
Maybe there were 4 Omega founders. It looks like there's 4. Yeah, there's 4.
So you're saying that the Omega's had 15, but...
There were probably, like, at least 7. But
and everybody grades wasn't right?
It's just like, well, he didn't make it back. One of our founders had to drop out of school because he had to go take care of his family.
I mean, that's pretty noble there.
I mean, yeah, but
you're out here slandering.
We're not
like
like
saying that.
We're not like 100% sure if he even knew what the fraternity ended up becoming because, like,
oh, shut up! No, hold on.
No, we're serious. Like, we don't know. Like, he died and had like an unmarked grave, and like the fraternity went back and like put a real one down because he literally dropped out of school and went to go work and like never came back.
So he was like the dude that was your boy your freshman year and left college, and you never heard from him again.
Exactly, that was him. He was a freshman too. So
see, because we all have had them stories where somebody you was cool with, especially in our time where
before Facebook.
Yeah. And where you like, oh man, you transferring to Texas Southern? All right, cool. Well, hey man, shoot me an instant message when you get down there, or a letter, or shoot me an email or something, and that person never hits you up.
Right. He got curved by a guy.
Yeah, got curved by a guy. Oh man. Let's just go ahead and jump into some of our mailbag. Some good emails this week from people. Appreciating the last episode, man.
What part? There's a lot going on. I haven't listened to it yet.
There's a lot going on there.
I feel like there was like half the show people didn't realize they wasn't on a microphone and like
we had to pull them in. I had to pull up the volume on a lot of parts.
Okay.
so it's like the volume goes like through like waves.
I just gotten like somebody listening to the show for a while. I was like, man, I'm really glad y'all got y'all like audio like to a certain place. And then got like people talking for like the balcony and shit. And the next one, Dale showed up to my house with like 3 dudes, and I was like, "Yo, this nigga coming to rob me, B."
Nah,
like if he wanted rights for the show, like we can talk. Like I'm not giving him up, but you ain't gotta fucking come.
We can negotiate the situation. Don't try to Suge Knight me.
Don't roll up on me though.
So shout out to everybody that listened to that last episode. This one is from Michelle. She says, this last episode, I may be one of my most favorite episodes from you all's catalog. It was a lot going on. It got to see a lot of style that men have. It was great to see some brothers actually doing a high style to a high level. But it was also refreshing seeing brothers condemning R. Kelly and actually trying to be understanding of women that have been sexually assaulted. I'm giving you all so many kudos on this one. I'm staying locked in forever. Michelle.
All right.
Shout out to you, Michelle. Thank you.
We appreciate it. We try to be here forever.
I mean, and on top of that, like, it's just good decency just to be decent.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, being decent.
I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Like, just be cool. Like, let's just take a step away from trying to be right on Facebook.
Yo.
Like, let's just stop trying to be right. Like, there's so many people that want to just feel like, I'm just going to say some shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the same people that's, like, making plates and putting them on the Instagram and shit.
Oh, dang.
It's like, what do you want me to do with this? Like, don't show me food I can't eat. It's like, half the time it ends up being, like, whack nudes. Like, I know how girls feel when they say, I don't want dick pics. Like, because I don't want pictures of your plate that I can't eat while I'm sitting over there.
So you're saying that you're equating food porn, quote unquote, where people put their food out
to
there.
dick pics. Yes.
To dick pics.
It's not even. It doesn't even have to be like. I would almost rather see a struggle plate than an actual good-looking plate. Because that good-looking plate, like, and we're going to talk about
So you saying that women would rather see a small dick in a dick pic than an actual real
I don't know what they'd like to see. It's just been told to me, and I think that there's a little bit, we need to have a woman come. I have questions I just need to ask about just things in general. Like, I just need to get this done. But apparently women say that if it's unsolicited, I don't want any form of dick pic sent to them. That's what they say. Mm-hmm. So it's like, that's how I feel about really good looking food though, right? Like if you got like some fire ass burnt ends, you know what I'm saying? And like some dope ass beans on the side of that shit.
You mad as a motherfucker.
I'm gonna be like, man, fuck you, first of all, for taking a picture of this and putting it on the internet and catching me up. I would have preferred you to put over that triple baked mac and cheese that looked like it's got a wave cap on it, and then like that dry ass turkey. Basically, just put old girl plate up, Drea.
Oh.
Just put Drea plates up as opposed to your fire ass looking food because your fire ass looking food makes me jealous. Like,
why am I not there?
The worse, the better. You know what I'm saying?
Then you could have said you could have had the jokes and laugh at it then at that point.
Well, like I could just know that, oh boy, I didn't want that. I have no envy about that. But now, as I'm sitting here eating this Lancashire sandwich and you over there eating these fire ass burnt ends with all of these sides, it's Polish sausage or something dope. That sausage that just split open is so good that it just split open. That's how I feel about shit like that.
Yeah, so this unsolicited food is equal to unsolicited dick pics.
So, I mean,
I can dig it.
I feel that's how it works.
I can dig it. Next up, this email is from Mikey. He says, yo, I'm gonna have to fuck with these dudes from the Bellomo group. I need some suits. This Nino Brown suit, though, that I was talking about, may need to be something that needs to pop off.
The Nino.
I think this Nino thing may have some legs to it. Y'all keep doing what y'all do, Mikey. Yo, hey, that Nino, yo, I even hit up I was like, yo, no, for real, that Nino may need to be popping. I might get a black Nino, though, because then the black Nino...
I feel like you really should have put the Nino Brown suit up as the picture for that podcast. When I looked and saw the picture of R. Kelly...
Yeah, but the R. Kelly, though, was just the one that... We got a lot more traction from that picture than the other one. Now, I might put myself up in a Nino.
Yeah, you need to do that. Like,
I'm going to be in Jacksonville in next 2 weeks.
You want to wear a Nino Brown suit in Jacksonville?
Well, I was going to get it in Jacksonville. I'm trying to get him to give me a Nino when I get down there if I can bring it back.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out what are you
going to Jacksonville for?
For work.
Okay.
That tour.
That tour?
Mm-hmm. So what does... Oh, the thought tour may get real ridiculous.
How can you... I don't know. Can you do a thought tour in Jacksonville?
No. It's not... Right. Jacksonville does not count, right? That don't count, right?
No, it counts, of course. But I mean, I'm just trying to figure out...
You're just saying, like what level is thought going on there? Like...
I've never in my life thought about going to Jacksonville.
Never in my life, no.
Anything.
Not at all.
How long do you have to stay?
2.5 days.
Ugh.
So I fly in Tuesday, I fly out Thursday.
No thanks. I don't think I know anybody.
And it's no direct flights.
So you got to stop somewhere better before you go somewhere worse?
Yep.
That's the worst. When you do a stop somewhere and you know you got to go somewhere worse after you get there.
No direct flights to Jacksonville.
That's dumb. But the best I ever took was a flight out of St. Louis to Atlanta to New Orleans. Like things continue to just get better as I went.
Ooh, that's a dope one.
Yeah, that was perfect. Like, I was like, oh, this is dope. St. Louis to San Francisco to Las Vegas was good one time too.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
That's a real good. See, yeah, those were flies.
St. Louis to Minneapolis to Seattle. Like things kept getting better as I kept going. That's the goal. You don't want to like go somewhere and be like,
you don't want to go to Houston and then go to Little Rock.
Right. You're like, man, what the fuck?
Shout out to our listeners, and we do have a small contingent of Arkansas listeners.
I mean, yeah, that's what's up. I mean, and it's all love, but it's like, fuck it. I mean, I'll even use St. Louis. Like, I don't want to leave, like, Houston, go to St. Louis, and then end up, like, oh, no, I don't want to be in, like, Houston, turned up, then fly, like, Chicago, and then go to St. Louis. I'm going to be like, fuck, I should have stayed in Chicago.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Like, use the old NBA, use the NBA rules about if something is dope or not. Like, you don't want to be playing the fucking Rockets. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't want to play the Lakers.
And
then go have to play the Lakers.
And then go play the Lakers.
Oh, no. Then go play Dallas. Then go play the Lakers.
No.
And do a West Coast tour.
No, actually, this can get worse. You don't want to be playing the Rockets, then flying to play the Lakers, and then end up in Salt Lake City. You're going to be like, fuck is this?
And you was like...
But here's the kicker, though. You play for the Portland Trailblazers. So it's not like when you're done, you're going to go somewhere that's like extra dope anyway.
You're going back to Portland.
You're going to go to fucking Portland. And I don't care how many people I know that say hey, Portland, dope. Good for you. If you like Portland.
It's a nice city.
Awesome.
But it's not pop.
It ain't fucking Houston or LA.
Or Vegas or...
Yeah. It's like the reverse of what happened when the Rams went to LA. Like, imagine the guys that were playing for him in 95, and it was like, we moving where?
Yeah, but those guys got it in, though, here.
They did, but they had to, though. They had to.
But St. Louis was at an apex that St. Louis would probably
no.
be at that time.
They moved here in 1995.
Right.
It was cap, murderville.
Yeah.
They moved from...
Downtown hadn't got popping yet.
They moved from fucking Malibu to the north side. Because they job relocated. That's fucked up.
It is.
That's fucked up.
Is that one of the worst transitional moves? Vancouver to Memphis is
Seattle
one too.
to Oklahoma City.
Is that the worst?
Or
is New Orleans to Utah?
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst of all.
Yeah, that's the worst of all time, right?
Vancouver to Memphis. I've never been to Vancouver.
But Vancouver, I hold a super dope.
Vancouver is dope, but I've never been there, so I don't know.
That's got to be New Orleans to Utah.
Hockey's probably had some fucked up moves.
Atlanta to Winnipeg. That's it.
Yes,
that is your answer. That is your answer. That is the answer.
That's the worst move in history. But I think,
and they had the most black players at the time too. You know that, right?
I think this is gonna be an article.
No, they had the most black players when they moved too, though.
Yeah, cool. Good for them. You should. You're in fucking Atlanta.
Right, but then they moved them to
Atlanta
Winnipeg.
makes everything black. It made an MLS team rock with 70,000 people. But Utah to New Orleans to Utah is...
So we're talking about Atlanta to Winnipeg, New Orleans to Utah are two... Probably the biggest ones. I guess, do you want to put Seattle, Oklahoma City? I guess that's third place.
That's a big fucking difference. But I was going to say LA to St. Louis.
No,
mid-90s,
Seattle.
Mid-90s.
Are you saying because mid-90s St. Louis?
Mid-90s fucking LA when shit was popping out there to move to St. Louis in 95?
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was supposed to be trying to curse less, but I really feel like
you had to get that.
I really feel like the rule here's the policy for me is that we're gonna try to make this thing become some things. Actually, it's getting ready to become some new things like within the next month or so. But I'm trying to curse less because
make our curse words mean something.
Yes, but here's the thing: is I really felt that. Like I'm only gonna do that when I really feel it. Like I felt some type of way about being like, yo. You gotta move from Malibu to Maryland Heights.
But now, I will push back on it. Maryland Heights was popping in the mid-90s, though. You can't use that. Say, go back to the north side, then.
Malibu.
But no, Maryland Heights was popping at that time. Westport was popping then.
Malibu.
Okay.
Bel Air.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Yeah. But you can't. But that can't be third place. That can't be third place, though.
No caping for St. Louis.
No. There's gonna be because Seattle to Oklahoma City, where there's only one black club in the whole town.
There's more than that.
No, Oklahoma City at the time when they came was one black club.
There's more than that.
No, it was only one.
There was so many people that had to run out of Dallas that had to relocate at that time to get to Oklahoma City. Like Oklahoma City is Dallas refugee city still to this day.
Right, but. Are you talking about people that had to get away from dope dealing or something?
Whatever it is they did.
So you saying just
conspiracies?
They had to exile themselves. So you're saying that Dallas people.
This is long before you could crowdsource your way out of a conspiracy.
So basically, you're saying Dallas is the exiled area. Oklahoma City is Dallas exiled area, as San Antonio is for Houston.
Well, like how Kansas City is from St. Louis way back in the day.
The cats moved to Kansas City when they want to exile themselves, though, and get out the game.
Yeah. Just like cats ran from Chicago to St. Louis, and then
no. Cats from Chicago ran to Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, they went there too. It was like, but
Milwaukee and Minnesota.
Yeah, it was like all sorts of.
And Iowa too. Shit.
It was all sorts of stuff. I got an Iowa theory. We'll talk about that one day.
It was no go. I want to hear this.
No, let's go. We got to keep going. We got a lot to do. Just
now,
remind me
before
about
we go to our topics, when should I wear this Nino suit though? Like, what occasion do you wear the Nino?
The Nino is like an all-season suit. You can wear
right,
that.
But I'm saying, but what event do I unveil the Nino at?
Your daughter's birthday party.
Shut up, man. Come on.
You motherfuckers having a good time? I mean, if you're gonna wear a Nino,
if you're
gonna wear a Nino, you need to throw on them shades and wear it to Thanksgiving, dog. You throwing them chickens in the house, like you walk in, throw them turkeys at your people. Like, imagine walking into your people's house on the holidays and just throwing a turkey in like somebody's lap. Just fuck them all the way up. I don't know. See, like, for people that have been listening to this joint for a while and is rocking with it, I feel like we need to just do a live show one day.
And just wear the Nino.
Hey, I'm going to have a t-shirt on or some shit.
And I just rock the Nino.
And you just walk out with the Nino on. The cats that don't know are going to be looking like,
what the fuck is he doing?
What the hell is wrong with this dude?
That's a good idea. The Nino comes out of the next live show. That's real shit. That's real shit, man. The Nino. All right, let's get into our topics, man. Run them off.
All right, man. So, first of all, there's been something that's been sweeping the nation of late here, and it's the 10-year challenge.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on. Because, like, I got on there one day and I saw some people do it. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's what's up.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing, like, more and more people do it. I was like, oh, this thing's gone viral. Mm-hmm. So now it's, like, a big thing. But here's the problem. We be embracing stuff and not knowing the rules. Like, watching that challenge was like literally watching somebody try to sing a song they don't know the words to.
Oh, shit.
Because, like, it started off as being like, put your first Facebook picture up.
And your current one.
But see, here's what happened. I did that. I did my absolute first Facebook avatar. Mm-hmm. I went to 2005 to right now. I haven't changed it. I don't change my avatar that often because I just don't.
So it was easy for you to go.
Well, I mean, for what? I look the same. I don't take any pictures like just by myself, like in life. They just don't exist. Yeah. Like I maybe done it like 3 times in my life, which is 2 more times I've ever taken a selfie. So, I mean, but I think people was looking at them old pictures
from 05?
From whenever they had their first joint and was like, oh no, I'm not fucking putting this up.
So we're going to do 10 years.
So people was like, yeah, you know what? We just going to do 10 years.
We're going back 08.
So like, this is like the outbreak monkey, right? Where like you just got to trace everything back to like patient 0. At some point, there's a patient 0 that looked at his or her first Facebook picture and was like, fuck this.
Are you saying because they look worse then, or are you saying they look horrible then?
They looked horrible then. They probably looked
but wouldn't you want to see your transformation be from I look fucked up?
Not if you're not looking at too much better right now either. Like they looked at that first joint and they was looking like Pennywise, and then they looked at this one now and they was looking like Stay Puft, and they
but you was like, well, I'm just going to kind of stay close to Stay Puft.
I don't want to do this because I'm going to get sad looking at my own picture. First of all, what the hell are you drinking?
A Monaco. Shout out to Roy Robinson Jr. Put me on this. This is like a little like energy drink / vodka mix.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
It's good. It's fire though.
This is directions our lives are going in. I've got some matcha green tea over here, and you're drinking a Monaco.
It's Monaco, the Tropic Rush version too.
Tropic Rush Monaco.
A premium mixed drink made with vodka, natural flavor, caramel, and energy.
It's made with energy.
Yeah, with energy.
That's cocaine.
So you sound drinking cocaine.
Yes, that is cocaine. That is also known as Surge.
With liquor in it.
Yes. They took Surge off the market because it was killing people.
Yeah, they did. And then they put it in
and they made it into a Monaco.
Well, didn't basically Surge transition into fucking Four Loko?
It might as well.
Like I'm saying that, like they just like.
I thought it became a Monster Energy drink, and then Monster Energy drink became Four Loko.
Because what they take out of because they had what was it?
Four Loko was tearing people up.
Yeah, but it had something in it though, like a drug in it though. What was it? The original Four Loko had. What was it? It wasn't LSD. It was.
No, I'm sure it was not that.
It had something in it that was an illegal drug in it.
Heroin.
Was it heroin? Hold on. Like, what was it? The original Four Loko had absinthe in it.
Oh, yeah.
That was what it was. It had cherry flavors, taurine, guarana, caffeine, wormwood, and the supposed psychoactive ingredient of absinthe.
You know, in early 2011, there was Four Loko Triple X.
Whoa, what soda? Yeah, you had this?
No, I don't think.
I've never heard of Four Loko.
I might have. I don't know.
That's
what I ended up doing in the end, though. We're going to get back to these pictures, but in the end, I ended up doing what I was drinking 10 years ago compared to what I drink now. And now that's a journey.
Yeah, because you had the Carlos Rossi.
I had the jug of Carlos Rossi up there, and then I had a bottle of The Prisoner. Those are two as different worlds as you get. The Prisoner is usually what is getting drank on during the OG hour.
Exactly.
Because that's what Big O drinks, and that's what Big O put me on, and now that's what I end up having to have for myself as well.
Because most of your drinks come from learning from somebody else.
Exactly. Your drinks should get handed down from
OGs. Yeah. So like when as they expand, so basically they give you the older drinks. They fuck, but then they stop.
Well, the only problem that I have is that one of my foremost OGs, like almost all of my OGs, are like, well, he's a foregone millionaire, and then all the rest of them are like good level thousandaires, like judges and big ass lawyers and shit. Meanwhile, I'm trying to build a media career, and let me tell you something about building media careers: you don't have it until you get there.
Yeah, but when you get there, it's gonna be great.
When you get there, it's dope. Now I'm not missing no meals or hurting or nothing, but I'm not drinking $70 bottles of wine at my luxury.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'll drink that Rossi again before I do that.
You have to pop down before.
But anyway, though, back to these 10-year pictures.
Yes.
People
that didn't put up theirs that it fell off, though. That's what people that fell off. What it was like.
The pettiest part of me wanted to hit a few people up like, yo, you trying to get in on this thing?
Yo, the petty part of me, I was like, fuck it. This is the trust tree, y'all. You know, these are our listeners. You know,
it doesn't matter.
The petty part of me went to all my exes' pages to see if they did it. 50% ratio on it.
Yo,
because some of them I know it fell off.
So speaking of which, I just want for somebody to go super savage on this thing and put up their chick from 10 years ago.
You talked about in our chat group.
I want somebody to put up their chick they was with 10 years ago on one side, and then they girl now. On the other.
So do you put up their current picture now, or do you put up?
No, you do too. Like I did. You put your old chick up, and then you be like upgraded, and you got it on the other side. Mm-hmm. You got your girl now. Mm-hmm. Like you starting a war.
But no, do you put up?
Because hold on, I know what you about to say. Yeah. I know what you about to say. But I'm saying that's the first thing, and then you put up the old picture of somebody, and then you put up their current picture, and you be like, I dodged that bullet.
You trying to get people to get messy then?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I'm not gonna do any of this shit. So I mean, I don't remember who I was messing with 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I know who I was though. They were fine then, but they fell off. When I'm talking about fell off the wagon, the fucking
like Judy on Family Matters.
No, Judy on Family Matters still looks decent.
But
no, this is like what was the other sister, Laura? Have you seen how Laura looks now off Family Matters?
Yeah.
She's like Laura off Family Matters, but versus Laura back in the day looking.
You know, I feel like Laura got some love that usually gets reserved for light-skinned chicks, where they get hyped up.
So you said Laura's overhyped?
I think so. I've never wanted to do like a power rankings and be like, I gotta put that Laura in there. Like, look at her contemporaries. Like, I still will go get Ashley or Hillary or, you know what I'm saying, or like Jasmine Guy or like somebody like that. But like, I don't even look back at that.
But she ate, like when her prime, like her prime right here though.
Like, look at Rudy.
Look at her prime right here is still bad. Her prime here is like when she started getting to that adult looking mode.
Look at Rudy now. Like, even Rudy popped up on him.
Yeah.
You know who's bad? That I just didn't even realize it got bad?
Ooh.
Fucking Punky Brewster.
Oh, Soleil Moon Frye is bad.
Yo, you know who else is bad? The chick from The Ring. The little girl from The Ring grew up.
Really?
Like,
I haven't seen her.
I can't ever look it up because then I gotta look at that picture. But I saw that stuff one time. Like, I saw like a picture of her. Like, I was like, yo, like, all right, good for you. Like, you did all right. Yeah, but yeah.
So look at her. Look at her now, though.
This chick from The Ring? Oh,
no.
Let's say don't do that to me.
Look at Laura right
now. Man, she looked like she had Elmos.
That's what I'm saying.
She looks like she's at 3-for-1 happy hour every day. Not every day, but I'm definitely on Thursdays.
Dude, somebody put Laura Winslow looks like the manager they call in from corporate to help open the new Cracker Barrel.
in other words, the 10-year challenge might not be a road for her to go down. Who are some other celebrities, like, if we saw this 10-year challenge?
You said Sammy Sosa off air.
Oh, Sammy Sosa, for sure.
Sammy Sosa, man.
Sammy Sosa, absolutely.
And that has to be a thing where you need to be committed at that point, right? I mean, Michael Jackson would be another. I mean, I guess we'd have to figure that out.
Sammy Sosa kind of looked like Bram Stoker's Dracula now, or he looks like Boo Berry.
Damn.
Like the marshmallow cat.
Lark Voorhees. We talked about this during the national championship game.
Took a hit,
man. Like Voorhees was sitting at the precipice to being a potential in our future bracket. And they're saying, like, if you looked at that, you'd be like, you gotta remember how to be a player, how she looked, and stuff like that.
She was doing her thing, but
Lark Voorhees is doing her thing, man.
It didn't hold. Like now, like Kelly Kapowski and what's her name looks crazy. Jessie looks crazy.
Yeah, Jessie still looks good too.
Yeah, she got a little too much surgery though. It's like she got like
she also how many?
It's like she got all the sides of her face.
What's that? Elizabeth Berkley. Yeah,
but Tiffany Amber Thiessen is still bad.
Oh yeah,
like Kelly Kapowski is forever. Like it's not gonna go away. She's forever.
Ooh yeah, she's had a whole bunch of work done.
Yeah, she's had a lot of work. Like she kind of looks like a pencil now. Like
she's had some work.
She looks like somebody came up talking to you while you was at the pencil sharpener and you ran your shit down too far.
Yeah, she's falling. Yeah.
Hey, real quick. Speaking of going back to this Four Locos article is still up. Did you realize that they had 6-packs of Four Loko that they were selling?
So there's 6-pack tall cans?
Yes.
They didn't come to Missouri.
No, hell no.
They didn't come to Missouri. But no, I mean, was really black people really fucking with Four Loko like that?
Yes.
On the back end, but I'm talking about when I first started seeing it, I saw a white guy.
What year was it though?
2009 maybe.
See, we was on it around that time, like house parties, smashing them joints.
But I'm thinking the general black person was not on it though. You're talking about people that's kind of hanging with different crowds, different like diverse amount of people.
Mm-hmm. When you get an FDA warning on your drink, you probably is going down a bad path. But the 10-year it's been kept rolling. People have been getting upset about it because people don't like when people have fun. But here's the thing: it's fucking Facebook. If people can't put up pictures on Facebook, where can they?
Instagram. But
it's Facebook. The literalness of it.
Motherfuckers want to believe that. I mean, so why do you think people are getting? Why do you feel like people are getting mad?
Because they're the ones that ain't put the challenge up.
Because they fell off?
Yeah, probably. Or they just, some people just are destined to be curmudgeons.
Okay.
Say
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough on that. But so, if you have, shoot us your 10-year joints if you have them or something like that.
Corkboard it, man. Send us some people that need to go on. We'll keep this thing going. Send us some people that some ideas about who probably done took a big hit in pop culture over that last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, we said Mike. Rest in peace to Mike.
Yeah, if you saw Michael Jackson when Off the Wall came out, then the next time you saw him was Dangerous, you'll be like, man, what the fuck happened to Mike? What the hell happened here?
Yeah, I mean, what's next is, what's next though? For the challenge, I mean, motherfuckers will come up with something.
Yeah, somebody will come up with something. Yeah, when they start rolling, people become a thing.
How long do you think this is gonna run?
I don't know. I'm about to delete the Facebook app off my phone though.
I'm just gonna have to log in on the computer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it on the computer because I feel like I just deal with it just incessantly sometimes, or it's just like whatever. Like I'm just gonna take it off my phone, and then I'll have to figure out something else to do with my time.
Hey, that's real though.
I'll be fine.
Yeah,
the only thing is if I take Instagram off my phone, I'm effectively off Instagram. So I think I'm just gonna block it and make myself have to go through. Because if you put me, I'm the type of person, if you put an extra step into something, I'm probably not gonna do it. It's do I want to eat for dinner tonight what I really want, or do I want the argument that could come beforehand? Fuck it, I'm just gonna eat whatever. I'm not getting involved.
I don't want the extra step.
I don't want the extra step. I don't want the argument. It's like, oh my gosh, the title.
But you gotta kind of stay around though, man, to promote the podcast and stuff.
No,
too.
I can do that from the laptop with my
I see.
Facebook.
Yeah.
But I can keep Instagram and do it that way. But like I can do everything from my laptop, or just do it when I come home. I need these things. It's important for my career.
Right.
But I abuse them too. So it's like,
where's the happy medium?
Yeah, you gotta find that happy medium. So
yeah, because I don't know, man. Like I feel like the traction. I feel like more and more of my friends are deleting Facebook is more in general too.
Or they're just giving it to their children.
That too.
And just have gotten out of the actual activity of using Facebook and just use it as a way to post things about their children. That's fine. Whatever works for you. That's your life. It should be whatever your life. It should be reflective of whatever your life is at that moment.
We gave you guys the rules though before, so
yeah, we tried to help you. So just understand that I'm still gonna be bombing your ass if you do shit on social media.
All right, what we got next, man?
Let's see. A few things before we get to the big part of the week here. Souljah Boy, you brought this one to the table.
Big Souljah.
Souljah Boy, I'm sorry.
Big Souljah is he what's it gonna be called? Now, I'm not gonna call this is the last time I'm calling Big Souljah. Yeah, but I'm gonna go Big Souljah.
Yeah, fuck you. You the Souljah Boy. You don't get to change. You know what? You don't get to change your name. Once you get on, that's your name.
Shout out to Bow Wow when the beginning Shad Moss.
I mean, the only person ever who got to
change,
just
Bow Wow, not Lil.
Only people that ever got to change their name with no kickback from me was Andre 3000 and Puff. Puff can be whatever.
You can change. You got Prince.
Well,
Prince went to the symbol.
And see, but it was unpronounceable. I couldn't say it. So
I was called Tafcap. That's what I used to say, Tafcap.
No, I called him Prince because that's his name.
I used to call him Tafcap.
His mama named him Prince.
The artist formerly known as Prince.
His mama named him Prince. I'm gonna call him Prince.
And what about Snoop? What about Snoop? Snoop.
No, I never.
Snoop went from Snoop Doggy. Did you call him Snoop Doggy Dogg?
No.
Or you just call him Snoop?
I call him Snoop Dogg, but it's like somebody calling me Matt compared to.
You're saying it's fine.
It's just an abbreviation of the same name. Like you can't completely change it.
What about Common? He went from Common Sense to Common.
That's like
abbreviation of the name.
it's an abbreviation.
You're saying like a total name change.
Like if Jay-Z just said, "Yo, call me Kevin now," I'd be like, "No, you Jay-Z."
Okay. I'm trying to. Yeah, it's not.
Like if I walked up and said Big Souljah without introducing them who I was talking about, you would be like,
"Who's Big Souljah?
Who the fuck is that?"
I'm like, is Big O with you?
No. Exactly.
Shout out to Big Souljah though.
Yeah. So anyway, you got
it. Wow. So Big Souljah just decides to get online, and first of all, let's go back to maybe let's say about 4 or 5 episodes when we talked about Big Souljah getting that video game company or whatever video game console. Supposedly, he just had a Chinese knockoff company. Knockoff like Nintendo's or PlayStation or something, and just put his Big Souljah on top of it. So he had to pull them off the shelves the end of the year, or pull them out from not shelves because they ain't one of no fucking outlets actually servicing the Big Souljah game console. But he had to pull off the website or whatever. Then he redoes it and pulls out the PS Vista, the little handheld PS2. Panhandle PS, PlayStation.
You say a panhandler's PS?
That's basically what it is. And so now Big Souljah gets online and he just starts spazzing to him. You ain't know I had the best year 2018? Then he says that everybody that came after him was because of him. Now I agree with that. Yeah, I agree that every one of these motherfuckers are fucking Souljah Boy fucking clones.
Yeah, I know, but it's like getting excited about the dude that created herpes. Like, yo, thanks a lot. Like,
right. No. But I'm saying, but for these young boys, he is the creator of that bullshit. Mm-hmm. And he was like cussing out, like Kanye ain't shit. He started going on random people, man. He's like, he's just been on a rant thing, and he's crazy, man. Mm-hmm. Or he's the genius of being crazy, of being able to know when he's like, man, ain't nobody talking about me. Let me put it's the beginning of the year, I'm jumping out the window. Because he did it before, if you remember, what was it, 2 years ago, where he used to fight Chris Brown? Mm-hmm. All these remember the Big Souljah versus Chris Brown fight with Don King running it?
Which was ridiculous.
But I would have maybe wanted to go see that.
Yeah, we probably would.
You can't tell me if Dub was like, yo, hey man, I'm finna get tickets, y'all wanna roll? If you'd have got your flight.
He would never offer us anything of that sort ever. That's far too kind of him. But
that's true.
We would get me.
Or he would say like he's going.
Yeah, he would
Do
say,
you wanna go?
No, he would be like, hey, I'm going.
2 days before.
I'm going to the fight. Like, what's up? Like,
y'all want to go? It's 3 days before, though.
No, it doesn't work like that for me.
Yeah. I don't have that disposable to say I'm going to drop out. I know the thigh tour looks great. You know what I'm saying? And he's not even online.
Somebody would get you there, but I wouldn't be there.
I probably could figure it out.
Somebody
with points and shit, though. I'll be using all points and shit. I'll be trying to scramble up points.
Somebody would take care of
Here you go. Here you go, somebody. She said somebody will get me there though. My sugar bear or something. What is it though?
Sugar bear. Sugar bear.
What is it? The sugar mamas. What is it? The little thing where like I guess
sugar babies.
Sugar babies. So no, I would guess I'll be the sugar baby in this situation.
Yeah, Mrs. Robinson would call.
So Mrs. Robinson.
I don't have that type of stuff. I don't think my personality leans me towards being chosen for sponsorship activities by.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, it does.
I don't have it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. You just talking that bullshit. Yeah, well, if you was single and we talking about all this was out the window.
Macking and hanging.
Yeah, there you go. You telling me it wasn't no different? Hell no.
I'm retired.
Shit, look, most of us are retired and may not even know you retired.
I'm retired as hell. I know.
No, there's some people that are our age that don't know they're retired. And they are retired. They're Vince Carter out here. They literally, and they got just a little bit enough just to get in the VIP still, though, so they still think they got it.
You should. I think it helps to feel like you got it, even if you really don't.
Yeah, but I mean...
It helps you to, like, really feel like you still are, like, cut into the game.
Yeah, I mean, now, I think a one night only, I could come out there and put up 25 if I need to, but I can't consistently put up 25 no more.
No. Shouldn't be trying to.
Right, but I can go out one night and get you some buckets.
But then you like Tim Duncan, the late.
No, more of a Ray Allen-ish. Remember they was like Ray Allen still gonna come back? Is he gonna come back? Is he gonna retire? That's kind of.
This don't be like Dirk.
Oh, just lingering around.
Dirk is like somebody needs to do a fucking exorcism at a Mavericks game, or like
just let him go.
Like call Egon and Ray and the fucking Ghostbusters, because like Dirk Nowitzki, I'm convinced is like a specter just hanging around.
No, he's trying to get his money back that Mark Cuban owed his ass though from all the motherfucking fucked up situations. That's what he's doing.
Listen,
no, because Mark owe him paper though.
Get your money. Here's the thing.
That's what he's doing. No, I'm on the bump for Dirk Nowitzki.
I think that Dirk Nowitzki, who is on the books this year for like $16 million, is really getting like $92 million. Like he's just getting it the same way that Tom Brady, I refuse to believe, is like the 11th highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
So you think it's gonna be some like
you
go pick up a bag though?
There's some slush fund money that's happening. Like I think that these rich ass men are getting paid like college athletes.
So there's boosters for NFL athletes.
Yes, like Robert Kraft is paying like an ungodly amount of money for like a documentary that might or might not ever get made.
Or he's just taking $1 million out from some random fund in cash and just saying, boom, just dropping them off with a courier. Like
I don't know, like Mark Cuban's buying like $80 million worth of Girl Scout cookies or some shit like that. And it's like
from his kids.
It's like Dirk's kids are like blowing out the all-time records for,
or he's like, yo, like anywhere you eat in Dallas, just call me and I'll pay for it.
And he pays like 300% more so that he can get the change.
And it's cash.
Yeah, like
they drop off somebody with cash for $500 for McDonald's.
Exactly. So like stuff like that. So, but speaking of the bag,
McDonald's will be back soon.
Yeah, McDonald's is not. That's not the last time you hear about McDonald's during this show. But speaking of people who are backing off of the bag, your boy Kawhi Leonard, he might be the most
braids, man.
He might be the most humble Mac of all time.
It's braids, man.
So, if anybody doesn't know, let's play the clip of what we're about to discuss here.
Definitely helps you grow as a player. Helps us get better as a team. You stupid. This ain't Burberry. New Balance. It is. New Balance. But like I've said, it just gets us better as a team.
All right, so that's Toronto Raptors all-star forward Kawhi Leonard correcting a teammate who thought that he might be wearing Burberry. And true to form with Kawhi, he says, nah, dog, this is New Balance. It's the most predictable anti-stunt of all time. Like, dude, don't ever think that my ass
do you think this
is wearing anything less than what's the cheapest possible thing out there.
Do you think this is actually a part of his brand now to be trying to be the everyday fucking NBA player, everyday
I don't
guy?
think that Kawhi Leonard has a brand. I think Kawhi Leonard's brand is Kawhi Leonard. Like, Russell Westbrook has an image thing. You know, LeBron has something like an image thing, even though somebody said he looked like he got dressed in the dark when he went to that Rams game. But, like, I just say Kawhi is just like, Kawhi Leonard's style is like when you put on some clothes to go to the grocery store.
Okay.
And you just like, let me run real quick.
Grab something.
Let me run up to Target before it closes. But
that's how he rocks all the time.
But I'm going to an NBA game instead.
Because Bomani Jones tells a story all the time. No, he saw him at the All-Star game in New Orleans. He didn't realize who he was. He just had headphones on and a hoodie, walking up the street by himself, and nobody knew. He said I guess he saw Wale before. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, Wale's like, "Oh no, I'm keeping, nobody know it's me. I'm just kind of chilling." And he said, Kawhi just walked past them. They both look like, is that Kawhi Leonard? Like by himself with some Beats headphones on and a hoodie, like
he's fucking 6'8". Like,
yeah, but I'm saying, I ain't saying you gotta have an entourage and like that, but it's like.
He was on his way to go.
You got a hoodie on.
He was about to go get some McDonald's. Again, not the last time that you hear about McDonald's today.
McDonald's is going to be definitely theme tonight.
I mean, like, maybe that's the thing. Like, while you're bringing the Nino back, cats are instead doing the anti-stunt movement this year. Where, like, everybody gets in a competition to, like, be as unflashy as possible. Like,
the brands don't want to see no shit like that.
Kanye West do. He'll have cats wearing the potato sacks he's been trying to get.
But them potato sacks charge like $500. Kawhi Leonard ain't paying that.
Oh, exactly. No, Kawhi Leonard ain't. But you'll get some cats that want to dress, that will.
Okay. You saying they want to front like they look like Kawhi though, being like that.
But they really don't.
So you saying people will pay to look like...
Like, imagine a world where, like, Walmart and Target are, like, the number one spots where cats is going for gear.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Like, imagine it. And meanwhile, you rocking the Nino the whole time.
Hey, man, this Nino is going to be popping, man. Y'all understand this Nino is the future of suits, man. And I'm going to rock that at every wedding I go to from now on, too.
All right, man. Couple more things before we get to the joint. Kyler Murray.
Man, I don't like to tell anybody that they're dumb. I don't like to have anybody ever say they're dumb.
Okay.
This is a bad decision. Because I give you the right to make a bad decision. This is a very bad decision.
I think he's using the NFL to leverage a bigger deal.
Because he put out there $15 million. He said he wanted to come back.
He wanted $15 million in a major league contract.
So he want to go straight into the league. He don't want to fuck with
No. Major league contract just means that your money isn't tied up in bonuses and shit like that, or like a signing bonus. Like, you're making that money every year.
Oh, he wants to make $15 million a year.
No. Total value. So, like, he wants to make money while he's in the minors and be able to get to arbitration quicker.
Okay.
So, like, he wants a major league contract before he gets to the majors.
So, basically, if he plays 3 years, let's say...
He plays 2 years in the minors.
And he'll be at arbitration in another 3 years in the league. But instead of doing 5 in the league to get arbitration.
Exactly. Because he's given up his arbitration years with the major league contract. Like, they've already bought his arbitration years out and are paying him for them up front. So when he gets to the league, he's making the money he would see in the NFL, but guaranteed in baseball.
So you saying that he's not as...
I think he's genuinely, truly weighing his options, but I think that declaring for the NFL draft was smart.
Just to make them sweat.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm never a person that says, I mean, it goes back to my whole argument about Le'Veon Bell. Mm-hmm. That's why I say, don't close the door. This got money behind it. Leave them open. Leave as many of them open as you possibly can. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Kyler is, like, leveraging his position masterfully. I mean, he's a 5'10", 195-pound quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. He's not a first-round pick.
No, he's going to be.
Really? He's projected a first-round pick?
Yeah.
Is that how bad they're thirsty for quarterbacks in the NFL right now?
I mean, you're just looking at how
This is thirsty upon
you're
thirsty.
just looking at what's working. I mean, with the spread offenses and stuff that's there. I mean, he's not going to be 100. He's never going to be Russell Wilson size, but he's not going to be 195 pounds in a year if he's working on the NFL. He won't be 195.
This is like going to the club though, and like at the end of the night though, and it's like only 5s and 6s left, and you like, I gotta get somebody.
Nah, he's not a 5 or a 6 as a prospect.
Yeah. Come on, man. Baker. I mean, I don't think Baker Mayfield is going to be a good prospect overall over time, just because size wise.
Baker Mayfield's a boss. He's going to be fine.
I mean, I'm saying size wise though. This is size wise, and this is taking them hits, man.
Well, but see, the thing about size is that Baker's not a small dude as far as it comes to that. Like Baker's 220. You know what I'm saying?
Kyler is though. Kyler ain't even 200 pounds.
Well, yeah, but Baker also has had a whole training camp and a whole year in the
What
league.
was he? Was he 200 pounds when he left OU?
He's 205 when he left.
Right. We talking about Baker's maybe 185, 190.
Baker.
Not Baker. Kyler. He's
Kyler's
185. You think he's 185?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's not a tiny. I know you don't have to waste your time doing this. Like literally, I'm working on.
Yeah, but he's tiny though.
He's 5'10". It's a 5'10" quarterback playing. It's a 5'10" quarterback playing on Sunday.
You talking about Baker Mayfield, basically.
I'm talking about Drew Brees.
Drew Brees is the fucking...
He's an anomaly.
Yes.
But, I mean, it's not like he would be the first dude.
They got him as 5'11" on here.
Yeah, that's not true.
He said it's not true.
But anyway, the whole thing I'm bringing up isn't about whether he can do it, because if somebody pays you to do it, it don't matter whether you do it well or what.
Right.
He's going to get the money either way. But, he got a chance to make history, too. He could be the first person ever selected in the first round of the NFL and the MLB, which is dope. Here's the truth. He kind of got overdrafted in baseball.
Really?
Like, he got drafted a bit higher than... It was a surprise when he went as high as he did.
Really? Okay.
Like, he was a first-round pick.
Right.
But 9 was kind of like, damn.
Really?
Do they know if he's even going to play baseball or not?
You're saying because of the idea that he may play football,
Right.
Not his talent.
Well, no, I mean, even for his talent, 9 was a little high.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, but projectably, he's living on projectables though, right? Like, he projects to be dope in both. So it's like, no matter what, even if you draft him as a quarterback and you're like, man, 5'10", 205 in the slot is fucking Steve Smith. You know what I mean? Okay. Like, he can be whatever. The thing is, you draft for talent. Draft for talent and work it out on the other side. That's what the A's did, and now they're just leveraging it. But I really respect what Kyler's doing as far as opening the doors for himself and getting as many of his options as he can. Now, what I don't like is how many people that are like, yo, you're an idiot. It's like, yo, why are you doing this? You made a commitment, see it through. Fuck.
Well, no. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm not saying what you're saying. But there was a young lady who, on the internet this week, went off, who was a writer covering the Oakland A's.
Really? An A's writer
went off and was like, I hope you get hurt. I hope your career is over. It's like the comments about this going on around this dude who just, all he's doing is leveraging his options.
Yeah, I'm fine with him doing that.
It's ugly. So you got like all these people that are like wanting to knock his hustle for exploring his options.
I'm not mad at him. But shout out to Deion Sanders, who did an interview with Kerry Champion. He said, man, he better go get that baseball money. Don't mess with this. I mean, you got to think, Deion Sanders didn't want to tackle nobody.
No, it wasn't.
And he's my favorite NFL player of all time.
Okay.
He's riding around on a scooter through his house right now because he has so many goddamn turf toes and ankle breaks and things like that. That's why I think Deion looking at it like, well, I guess Deion is like, maybe he's looking at it like, well, dude, you already got big money. I was like, what? Deion's like a 4th or 5th round pick in baseball?
Oh, I don't remember.
He was like super low in baseball.
Yeah. He got a lot of his opportunity though because of how incredible he was as a
two-sport
football player. Like, signing Deion Sanders brought people
to the seats.
Yeah.
Because he got drafted by the Yankees, though.
Yeah. I mean, let's call it a spade.
Oh, you're saying that they may have drafted Deion because he could just bring a couple of extra 50.
Because it's just physical ability that's just off the hook. You know what I mean? It's just
is he the second best two-sport athlete behind Bo Jackson? Or is he the best two-sport athlete?
No, he wasn't a good baseball player. He was okay. He wasn't. He was like a fourth outfielder.
Yeah, I'm saying that he would pinch hit sometimes.
Bo Jackson is not even.
He's the best two-sport athlete, right?
Popular two-sport athlete. I mean, you got to go.
Oh, man, you can go back to.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go.
You can go back to like the Olympics type thing.
Well, it just depends on if you're talking about pro sports. If you're talking about
sports.
like the big four popular ones. But I mean, there's been guys that are better multi-sport athletes than
well, yeah, because that Jim Brown was dope at lacrosse.
Right. I mean, so like think about that. I mean, Dave Winfield got drafted into the NBA.
Really?
The NBA.
I did not know that.
NBA, the NFL, and Major League Baseball. You know what I mean?
Did he even play basketball? Or they was on some like because that's back in the day.
He played basketball.
Because sometimes they would back in them days they would just draft you just off the strength of your name.
The NFL, I think, was the one that he got drafted into because it was like incredible athlete. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's like there's a lot of people that leave upside on the field too and don't pursue it. You know what I mean? Like Joe Mauer. You know what I mean? Joe Mauer was the number one quarterback in the country. But he was the number one pick in the Major League Baseball draft, and he also could hoop. You know what I mean? So it's like, what do you do?
Yeah.
It's like I'm not gonna go to Florida State. I'm gonna be the number one pick.
Go get this money.
Baseball, go get this money. So I mean that's kind of like where it's at though. But I mean it's like the same time isn't what it used to be anymore. It's like Deion was drafted out the 6th round out of high school. He was drafted in the 6th round. I know it was like by the Royals out of high school. And then he ended up going in the 30th round of the '88 draft to the Yankees. Because it's like, just get his
he got
rights.
put back into so he went early in the draft going out of high school.
Well, he didn't sign out of high school. He went to college.
Right. So then he got put back in the draft again.
Yeah. Then he went out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, you can do whatever you want to. It's just like, my thing about it is that the option's there. And you know what? If Kyler goes to the NFL and it don't work,
he can go play baseball.
You can still go play baseball. You know what I mean? If you go play baseball and you ain't about it, you still go play football. It ain't going nowhere. None of these things are going anywhere. So my thing about it is, dog, explore your options. They out there.
This is I forgot mentioning the NFL playoffs. Someone tweeted saying like, how did everything go with the Bears fans after them lose? I forgot that just brought it up and I just thought about the people that tweeted it. Shout out to let me get our listener that tweeted us. It was like, how was Matt's because they tweeted because you remember you said like, yo, I got something for everybody.
Oh, I took my time with their asses too.
Oh, you was surgical with it?
Oh. I put it out there. I just laid it out there. It was like I just took my dick out and just laid it right there. Just like, come and get some. Where y'all at now? Went after the site, the awful takes site. Went right back to them. Like you need to slow your roll because now my bullshit stands up.
Poon Killer. That's who he is. Poon Killer.
Shout out to Poon Killer.
He says, how was Matt's run on these Chicago Bears fans?
Oh, I gave it to him. I went directly into people's mentions.
Oh, so you went out there on Rambo. You went out there like Rambo. You kicked in all the little sheds and everything.
I fired them up and then I blocked them all so that they just couldn't eat. So they just had to sit there and kick their little can.
Let them eat the roll slow, huh?
Yeah. Some people's like, oh, you think you was actually right? I was like, I absolutely am right. They just lost in the first round at home. End of story. Mitchell Trubisky scored 13 points. It was never about Khalil Mack. It was about you don't win without quarterbacks in the NFL.
Well, no, because Bears fans they went to the Super Bowl with Russ Grossman.
Yeah, and you also don't go to that was a whole generation ago in the NFL now.
Yeah, that was 2007?
Seven. It was the 6th season, but it was seven
Super Bowl. Right.
But it was nobody goes to the Super Bowl now without a quarterback. That was forever ago. Oh, we got the defense. The defense is gone. The best defense left in the playoffs now is probably the Saints. And they gave up the 28th most pass yards in the NFL this year. It don't matter if you can stop people. That wins you regular season games.
When's the last good defense that literally helped us with is the Ravens maybe? Oh no, Denver.
Seahawks and Denver.
Denver with the
Yeah. But I mean, like, that just ain't the NFL we in right now. That ain't it. Pat Mahomes threw 50 touchdowns. Last week you had the
Mr. Trubisky has a thought.
last week when he played last week when he played Andrew Luck, it was the combination of the two biggest touchdown pass seasons in the history of NFL playoffs.
Really, I didn't know.
39 versus 50. You had 89 touchdowns in that.
And
game.
Mr. Trubisky hasn't thrown 50 in his career, probably.
Probably not. No, he had definitely thrown 50.
I'm saying his career.
He's been in the league 2 years. I know he has.
I'm sure he has thrown 25 each year.
I'm sure that Mr. Trubisky does not have 50 fucking career touchdowns. Like, I just doubt it. But look who's playing. Drew Brees.
Yeah.
He doesn't need any introduction. Tom Brady, no fucking introduction. Patty 50 stacks, no introduction. Even Jared Goff, you know what I mean? Even Jared Goff throws that thing around. Yes, Mr. Trubisky has 31 touchdowns to 19 interceptions so far in his career. Shut up, Chicago. Shut up.
We can't start a beef with Chicago, which is only certain Chicago fans.
I don't see anybody said anything to me.
Yeah,
the rest of y'all good. I can walk Chicago streets and be fine. That's my people.
We don't want you. There's like somebody run up. Hey, you the dude from the scenario?
Yes, I am.
You said something about the Bears, didn't you?
Yes.
I was just checking.
Be easy, bro. Appreciate you checking the show out.
And then he'd get on Twitter like, I saw that bitch ass nigga. Then he'd be like, I ran up on him on Clark.
And he kind of short in real life too. Now I'm short too.
Yeah, you know that's how it is. You know exactly how it will be going.
I'm looking at these cats and they little pictures with their little Soldier Field behind them in the thing, and they little hashtag Bears and Blackhawks.
Oh, Bears, you talking about the bear down?
Yeah, and I'd be like, you know you're not going to win the Super Bowl this year, right?
Look, man.
Hey, you know next year?
They're not going to the Super Bowl.
Y'all not going to win the Super Bowl then either. So my entire...
Should Drew Brees retire?
My entire idea, whatever he wants to do. But my entire thing was Khalil Mack is not a one-step away move for this team.
But financially for the Bears, it was the great move to rejuvenate people that want to come by and be at the games. And shit.
I mean, whatever. I mean, like we talked about, the Bears draw people to the games. It doesn't change that. But at the end of the day, you gave a defensive dude quarterback money, and you still can't score points in a league where you got to score points.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, Khalil Mack doesn't make you one step away.
My thing is, I trade Mr. Trubisky for a third-round pick. Fuck it, let's start all over. But because they gave up all their first-round picks, so they stuck with his ass.
They invested in him. And, I think Mitchell took some strides this year, but I don't look at him as being a dude that's going to be, we're going to get on the back of Mitchell Trubisky and he's going to ride. Like, he's a number 2 pick. Number 2 pick the year before that was Carson Wentz. These things are not the same. They just aren't. Trubisky's closer to another former number 2 pick. Marcus Mariota. These things are not the same. Like,
Marcus Mariota did decent, though.
Marcus Mariota ain't in the playoffs either.
Yeah. His numbers is better than Mr. Trubisky's, though.
They kind of close, actually.
Really?
Mr. Trubisky is like the 7th fantasy football quarterback overall this year. Yeah, Mr. Trubisky is great in fantasy. But fantasy don't win no fucking real games. So.
Yeah.
No, and to answer your question,
yes,
I took my time and I showed them some tender loving on Twitter. And then I blocked all of them so that they can just yell at themselves in the corner. So, it was a good time.
Because you had some high-profile people hit you then. Did you block them? Like the people you could really...
I didn't have anybody high profile.
It was just regular random
it was
people.
like people with like 26 followers.
Oh,
and
okay.
shit, No.
I thought you had to dance on that one.
No, I actually have real conversations with people that have real
life to bit to converse about.
Yeah, it's like people that have like blogs that have like 200 followers, and I'd be like,
"Come on, man.
You're who I was 8 years ago. Stop it. You got to do better than rooting for a team and being a homer to really get over in this business, because that's only worked for Bill Simmons."
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why, I mean, I got into some trouble a couple of weeks ago with University of Iowa fans, and it went a little viral. And I said that their squad looks like the cast of Hoosiers. And they were like, "Oh, you being racist?" I was like, "No, they look like the cast of Hoosiers. Look at the picture."
Literally do.
No. If you Google University of Iowa basketball, and you will see that their team looks like the team of Hoosiers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it looks like you would not know what decade you would thought. Like, oh, this must be the '60s.
Mm-hmm.
This squad's from the '60s. That's what you would think it would be from. So people were like, "You're racist." So you're saying just because they're not black, a whole bunch of black people said, "No, I'm just saying that they can't recruit nobody."
Right.
Plain and simple.
Right. Let's just
Let's just keep it real. They haven't been a viable basketball team. It's like yours. Iowa's been a better football team than we've been.
But the thing you can't do is when somebody is already committed to their bias, you can't keep it real with them. Like they just won't see it that way. They're gonna be like, "No, we're gonna be dope. We're gonna be dope. I promise we're gonna be dope. I hope we dope.
We dope. That's what it is. They hope we dope.
I hope we dope. It's like, you probably
but they don't have anything on paper to.
But you probably aren't gonna be though because you gave a quarterback, a linebacker, quarterback money. And there's a reason why quarterbacks.
Hey, where's Khalil Mack living in Chicago? Is he living downtown? I've been wanting to ask you, what do you think that Khalil Mack is living with all that paper?
Oh,
I gotta live in you gotta live in a high rise downtown.
I would probably be living close to like where Michael Jordan's old mansion was at.
Oh no, that's too far, man. That's it's an hour like drive down to fucking go to practice and shit. Fuck that. I'm living in a high rise in the penthouse downtown. I don't think he's married, and no, why would he want to live? Why would you live all the way out there though if you ain't married?
I don't know enough about the architecture of Chicago.
Well, I'm telling you that how far because my aunt lived in Highland Park for some years. That shit's far as hell though, where Jordan is from. That's a nice ride.
I'm inclined to live as far away from stuff as I possibly can if I can help it. But I don't know, man. Let's keep it rolling. Hey, it's that special time of the week where it's time for that this week in racism.
Let's get it.
Yo, you brought this one to my attention. So
yeah, man.
I'm gonna defer to you. I'm gonna defer to you on this one. And
shout out to people that don't believe that what you give is enough. Shout out to Kroger's too. I like Kroger's too, man. That sucks.
I haven't spent a lot of time in there.
Kroger's is a good spot. This is a Texas Kroger's.
Okay.
A Texas Kroger manager is accused of racially profiling some black teenagers who came into the store to buy snacks. Mm-hmm. 2 black boys and 2 young black men, ages 15, 16, 19, and 20, went into Kroger's last week and made their purchases. A juice, chips, Oreos, and by the looks of this Facebook Live video, the aftermath. Followed that an employee confronted them as they were leaving and accused them of stealing. Yes, they bought the food and even had their receipt and accused them of stealing. The boys probably knew better than to be black and store without receipts for his acts, immediately produced their receipts. Then they got a trespassing warrant on behalf of the manager.
Of course.
The trespassing warrant given to the boys by the Mesquite police means if they come back to that Kroger location within the next year, they could be arrested and charged.
A receipt.
Yes.
Which is, in America, the standard operating item that you require in order to validate a purchase as being legitimate, correct?
Yes.
That little thing that they take at Walmart and just look at for 3 seconds and say, all right, good to go.
Yes.
That's not good enough anymore.
Yeah.
Word to the wise, nobody spends more money consumer-wise than us. We'll spend some money with you.
Oh, we'll chop up paper with you. Mm-hmm. For sure. But that's the thing, though, is that...
Don't turn us back. Don't give us a reason to stop doing that.
Yes. But then, this is something I've learned, especially when doing parties and events for all those years, is that there are some white people, and not just white people, some people in general, outside of being black, that will cut off their nose and just fight their face when it comes to doing business with us. Period. They'll say, fuck it. You know what? My business finna go on fucking hold, but I don't want my business known to be in there having black people there shopping.
I don't want it to be no.
But I may be looking at my books and see that I may be going out of business in 6 months.
Yeah.
And they'll say fuck it, or the converse of that is, or they only fuck with us business wise when they're fucked up in the game, though money wise, and they know they're gonna close soon and trying to get a cash grab.
Yo, nigga, you just said the converse?
Yeah.
You mean the inverse?
No,
Or conversely?
Conversely.
It's
Converse.
Like the Nike of it?
Not the Converse.
Okay.
The other side of it.
All right, dope.
Conversion. You know what I mean.
Yes. I like creating words too.
Yeah, the Converse. The con.
I thought you had a theory you was about to kick. Like you was about to be like the Converse theory. I was be like,
no.
okay.
Actually, damn, do I need to come up with that? The other side I'm saying. The
I
other
didn't
side
want
of
to
it
miss a good
is that
theory.
it's like they will not do business with us at all, just to say that they never did business with anybody black, or they only want to do business with us sometimes only when they're going out of business or when they're at the end of their rope to get money.
Okay.
So it's like we're either end. No, you just can't just generally just do great business with me and just keep it moving in the middle ground.
Yes. You can't be seen. It's like, you don't treat us like the girl you can't be seen in the light with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you ain't getting none at all, though. Now, all of a sudden, no, you taking me out the roof, Chris and stuff, just because you want something.
Right. No. I ain't got no action.
No,
man. That's it. I mean, so, so apparently this week in racism is we keeping it so inauthentic that our receipts don't even matter.
Yeah, the receipts don't matter, man. Like, what is the receipts don't matter?
When you need a receipt for your fucking receipt, you really is up.
When you need a receipt, hold on. When you need a receipt for goddamn Oreos, like an extensive receipt with juice, chips, and Oreos. Juice, chips, and Oreos. This ain't like you walking out a motherfucking 50-inch flat screen and everything, and the lady sitting there in front of the Walmart, sitting there like, oh, I'm about to see that though, little young blood. Like, okay, cool, it's all good. Here go my receipt.
Right. Let's just keep it 100% G.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not even on a bigger level. It's not even worth you to even challenge somebody over that small amount of money though. For you build that into your model of how much you're gonna get in stolen product in general.
Right.
You just want a juice, chips, and Oreos. So we talking about what, $9?
I mean, and it's like brush off money.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's just like,
and you have that built in your budget.
you could low key eat that shit in my house and I wouldn't even notice it was gone.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, we probably drank at least $400 worth of alcohol doing this show.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna.
Not this particular one, of course.
But in general.
Maybe that one that Van was on. But
yeah.
Well, I would think we drank $40 worth of alcohol.
That was easy $40. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway.
But this is whack.
It's whack. It's like the wackest of the whack. Well, somehow this. Yeah, no. This is the wackest of the whack because it's straight up racism.
Yeah.
But
moving forward for our scenario,
something whacker that's coming here. But I just want to point that out. That here's the learning point of today's program. Everybody, pack a receipt with your receipts for this week.
Now, you know what? Motherfuckers gotta have credit cards now, though, because now I can call my credit card company and be like, they have been harassing me.
They gonna start declining your credit, your black credit.
Ain't that a motherfucker, though?
They gonna say, we on this black credit. We don't know who back here on this phone.
This American Express, motherfucker. What you talking about? It's a black card, huh? I don't have a black card.
African Express, it looks like to me. Like, what?
I had no black card, but it'd be dope if somebody's like, that black card ain't real. I'm waiting. Look, this is the thing, though, is that the funny thing is that with all these situations that we're seeing like this, they're doing low-level hanging like black people fruit. No disrespect to anybody black people, I'm saying nothing. They're not messing with nobody that's got some real paper. Let them fuck with Big O or somebody that's got some real dough.
No. They want to take pictures with him and shit.
Right, but no, not even this Big O necessarily Big O, but I'm saying somebody that has money to that caliber where you're like having real money, though. Would they see you pulling up in a Range Rover?
Well, because here's the thing. Remember, that goes into the notion of how they try to treat those guys like they not us. Like they're somehow that.
They're different, making them feel like I'm not black. I'm OJ.
Exactly, and that ain't the case for most brothers at all. Like they'll tell you right away. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this money, but I don't fuck with y'all like that." That's the reality of it. And on that note, that has been this week.
Hold on. Pause it before this week in racism, but. Khalil Mack's girlfriend may be Angela Simmons is what the blog is saying here on House Google that though. Yeah, he living downtown, man. He gotta be fly though.
Go for it, bro.
Yo, shout out to Khalil Mack getting quarterback money.
Hey, man.
And messing with Angela Simmons. Let's go.
The thing I'm saying is, none of my theory is a knock on that brother. I want him to get his money because he's a bad man.
Yeah.
He's a bad man.
You tackle somebody with your back for a sack.
He's a bad man who deserves to be playing with a better quarterback because, again, quarterbacks win games, not linebackers. So
yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Get that cake, bro.
All right. That's the end of This Week in Racism, y'all. So let's go on. We got our homeboy, though. Shout out to Neo, right?
Oh yeah, before we get into the main scenario of the week, man, we got a low-key scumbag alert on the shout out here. Like this got pointed out like in tremendous fashion on Twitter this week. Because like even like the fallout of what we was talking about last week with the whole R. Kelly joint and all that stuff is like, folks is out here wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the airports all the way to the streets, cats is just wilding right now. TSA agents bumping Travis Scott in the airport because they ain't got nothing else.
I go to the airport tomorrow. I'm hoping they pumping some shit like that just off the strength.
Yeah.
Just because my supervisor that he's Mormon, and I just like to see his reaction.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. Just let it go. Let folks rock out. But
I'm gonna say my supervisor. He's fucking.
So like TMZ dropped a joint where Neo says on TMZ, you can probably look this up and check it out, says R. Kelly allegations don't compare to Michael Jackson's. Number one, that's a dirty-ass game you're running, bringing up another man's situation in light of another man's situation. That's backdoor dirtball shit as is. But then, shout out to dude on Twitter who put it out there, Casey Waves, comes out and he's got like 5,000 retweets off of this joint, which is anytime you get anything tweeted over 1,000, it's like mad annoying. But I mean, it's like it's crazy. But this one deserved it. He said, the same Neo who convinced his ex-girlfriend to permanently tie her tubes because he didn't want kids and then dumped her and had kids with another woman. That Neo, cool. Oh.
Ooh, people know too much about your personal life to be even jumping out the window and shit on period.
Like that's elite level scumbag shit right there. Like you had somebody take away the ability to give birth so that you could just jump off and do it elsewhere? Like, because you didn't want to rock with it, but now you want to? That's like elite level scumbag. I think that if we're going to be out and stuff, like, I need, like, countdowns of, like, under-the-radar scumbags. Like, people you see out there that's, like, doing stuff that isn't, like, as heinous as R. Kelly, but it's, like, you trying to hide in the light while you out here doing some truly, truly fucked up shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy because if you look at it on a bigger level, Neo should just shut the fuck up. Honestly.
Stay out of it.
Why the motherfuckers can't just shut the fuck up?
People struggle with the concept of that.
Like, if I feel that way, I can have a conversation with you. We just talk bullshit, having a drink though, and I may say some bullshit like that. Let me get off my chest. Or maybe motherfuckers that really are that fucking secluded now that they gotta just get it off their chest and say some shit. Mm-hmm. I don't have the situation in general where I just gotta get some hot ass takeoff online.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't need that. I don't need that for what?
Yeah, man, I'm not doing that. And but then there's also a side of it that motherfuckers, maybe they're so pulled away from regular life that they think that what they say is going to be okay because they are who they are. Mm-hmm. And they don't understand though, just keep your shit basic as fuck. My new album's coming out August 15th.
I'm gonna be honest, man. It's a lot of people out here living in the moment, not realizing that fire right up underneath their feet too. And it's like while you talking, you're not paying attention to the fact of what you done in your life.
Right, and your shit's documented though, so it's not like, I did some chick dirt diggler back in 2009. No, motherfuckers follow you and understand what the fuck you've been doing. They follow what you're doing.
Here's some advice.
That woman is saying something about you, everything. So
if your life is on the mass public record, just maybe behave like such.
Yeah, just
you know
fall
what I'm
back.
saying? Because you ain't exempt from getting touched either.
You just fall back.
So,
Or don't give a hot take that's against the grain. That that's against the grain. Regardless how you feel. And people will get on some bullshit like, well, Muhammad Ali and all these Malcolm X, all them said they're the heel. R. Kelly is not no situation that I feel that you should be standing up for. Cap doing his thing for the flag. Yeah. Yeah, but you're talking about came before R. Kelly. That's not a stand.
Those are different things.
Yeah, that's not a stand.
That's not a position that matters in the world.
Came for Bill Cosby. That's not a stand.
No, that's just protect. That's saving face for yourself. It was something that you put value on.
See, you said I've been thinking of that shit for fucking a long time, dog.
Like you're saving face for you.
Cause you may have been on some bullshit.
This ain't one. No, because you don't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to the aspect of like...
I'm saying that like you're saving face for something that you treasure because you don't want to be like associated with having to give it up yourself. Like this isn't about them, this is about you. And that's the problem. But Neo's comments are very much about him. And I love it. Hey, out these fucks that's out here acting one type of way. You know what I'm saying? If you're not out here really being on the up and up, but you trying to drag the next man, especially a dead man, down, like dog. There's no love. That's underneath the floorboard scumbag stuff. But all right, man. Speaking of which, I don't know if we could ever possibly have a more appropriate transitionary point.
This is the scenario of the night.
Scenario of the night, dog. We need to get like a snappy intro for the scenario.
I got one again.
Scenario of the show.
I got one. What are you working right now?
Cool, good. That's cool.
Get
this
shout
Trubisky off my damn.
Shout out to Trump, man. Who? I'm trying to think. I mean, if you don't know, because we have international listeners, they may. I don't know who don't know this.
It's the most famous McDonald's meal in the history of the world.
So basically, Donald Trump, Clemson University, or University of Clemson, the way you want to look at it, they won a national title. They get a trip to the White House. That's what whatever sporting team wins it, they can get to go. Mm-hmm. So since we're on a governmental shutdown, there's no cooks, maids, anything that are working at the White House. So Trump says, yeah, I'm going to pay it out of my pocket. So everybody's like, oh, cool, that's dope. You got to think if somebody told you, like, yo, no, Trump said I'm going to pay out of my pocket. Oh, okay.
But no, I got it, y'all. Don't worry about it. I got it.
And it's McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, and pizza.
Yo, where's the pizza from?
Pizza Hut. You thought it would be Papa John's?
Nah. Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh.
No. You know they would. His PR person may have been like, look here. He might have pushed back and they be like, nah, you may not want to do Papa John's. Just get Pizza Hut.
If they pushed back, he absolutely would have got it. I don't think.
Oh, you said they just sat back and was like, cool. You just said Pizza Hut, cool. All right, I ain't gonna say nothing about Papa John's.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Like I'm not even gonna say that Papa John's is actually closer. And they can be here a little bit sooner.
Yeah, that shit right across the street.
I mean, yo.
I mean, all right, so here's the thing. It's like, yo, I got all sorts of thoughts about this. So before we get to altering this meal to an acceptable level, I feel like Alabama might have known this was the banana in the tailpipe. And
it was like, fucking, we can eat better at on Alabama with Nick Saban.
Like, how many people from the team went? Like, I think behind all of this, I never even really got to see the numbers.
Yeah, how many?
Like,
I don't know.
Like, I saw some people say that, like, there was still boycotts and, like, people that just didn't go. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I never even saw, like, the team pictures and, like, all that stuff. I know Dabo Sweeney was in there. That's his guy. So, I mean, but, like, you know, I just didn't even see how it played out. But, like, I just want to, like, boil this back. Like, let's just, like, completely pull this back. If you go to the White House, wouldn't you think that you're going to get a better meal than maybe you would get on if you're running late for work in the morning and you just need to put something on your stomach? Like, how is the spread at the White House to put something on your stomach meal?
Yeah. I mean, yo, I just can't believe this shit, man. Like, and this is literally a shit show, dog. Like, dude, even if you come out of money on your own, or you could, like, and in theory, he didn't have to probably pay for it. So you got to think, if Barack Obama called Ruth Chris and was like, yo, we have a governmental shutdown going on right now. Can y'all come through with like maybe like 200 steaks for me though, some baked potatoes, you know, some broccoli and everything, and I set y'all out, y'all be pubbed up for Ruth Chris coming through. Them motherfuckers to come through that shit for free.
Donald Trump has exponentially more money than...
Right, but I'm just saying, I'm just saying this on the fact that's making the call as the president.
I'm just saying, though. But what I'm saying, though, is, bro, if you're coming out of your pocket as a billionaire...
I need to be laid out, I need lobster, I need the tails, everything. Like, they can fly for me.
First of all, I could have afforded what he put out there yesterday.
Did you see the one player, though, stacking up like 8 burgers, though?
I mean...
He was also greedy shit. He's like, yo... I'm taking
Here's
these back.
the thing. There's a couple of different little angles for this for me too. Like, so in the midst of all of that, you buy a bunch of athletes fast food.
And that's not on their meal plan.
That ain't how they live their life. Now they in college at the same time, so they be eating that bullshit.
They do.
They do. But at the same time, it's like, wouldn't you...
But also they eat that bullshit during the times that the food service is not open.
Exactly. So I mean,
they can go to food service and get their dinner and get their healthy meal.
This is a reward meal. Like, that's what you get. That McDonald's and all that bullshit is what you get when you like hit a couple home runs in the park when you like ate. Not win
the pizza party.
Not win the national championship of college football. But then you want to drag motherfuckers for not coming to the White House. But it's like, this is how you treat me when I come? You buy me some room temperature fish fillets and then you stand around it? Like, look at all I brought to people. Look at the masses that I fed.
And they own China, fine China, with fucking Wendy's.
When Jesus put that fish and made the fish multiply and feed all the people, it's like if Donald Trump is like the basehead version of that. Like, he put one cheeseburger down and made masses of bullshit food. I'm like, we couldn't get a Chipotle bar or something, like a nacho bar or something? No, that's from Mexico. They don't have Chipotle in America. It's in Mexico. Like, I find it to be hilarious. It's hilariously disrespectful. And it's hilarious. Like, I don't think it's possible for him to cheapen his brand. I think his brand is a penny stock as is. So it's not like you could put an extra value meal down there and do it. But like,
only 50% of the team won.
No.
Yeah, 50% of the team said they won more. Just for our listeners that want to know how many people.
But here's the thing. They probably ate the same shit. And they were sitting there looking at the pictures like, or getting them text messages from their guys. Getting them text messages from
and it's always one homeboy. There's probably one homeboy that kind of didn't want to go, but he's like, man, they're going to set us out though, right? With this food.
Oh, yeah. They
and then he sent the text though with the picture though, like, yo, what y'all eating? And then he was like, man, we eating these Wendy's.
Did you just pull a second Monaco out? Meanwhile?
Yeah. In the back pocket.
You had them all licking in your back pocket. Did you go to the White House yesterday too?
Oh shit.
So
think about it. So he texts me like, hey man, no. It's the homeboys back in Death Valley that texts me like, hey, how's everything going or what y'all eating? And he's like, nah man, don't worry about it. No, for real, what y'all eating? Same thing. No. You remember on Lincoln Street? What do you mean on Lincoln Street? What's on Lincoln Street? Wendy's? Yeah. That's what we eating. Word. And then I think it had to be, but they had people there actually taking pictures, which makes it even worse that this motherfucker thought that was fucking gonna be good for a fucking PR situation. Or whatever.
So, before we get into how we could...
Big Mac. I mean, I blame this on Dabo Sweeney too, though.
Yes, it's his fault.
Because I can see Trump saying like, hey, Dabo, I have a great idea. Well, we do like American fast food for your players. That's a great idea. Let's do that.
I can see the actual opposite of that coming. I guarantee you.
You thinking?
I think that they walked into the Oval Office like Clemson's coming today. Probably shouldn't be like laying it out. He'd be like, oh no. They might have offered to like actually get good food. Like his aides and like the people that are on the thing.
Right.
Like, yo, because they got all that food in the White House, by the way. Like they could fix all of that. And they haven't been fixing it because that country Bama fuck only eats KFC and McDonald's and
he
shit
does,
anyway.
Yeah.
So
he
while
eats shitty food in general.
they got all this food sitting in there that they could make that's like gourmet food, he's like, oh no, just go get, you know what, I'll take care of it. Let's go get, how many, 100 fish fillets, 200 Big Macs, go buy, and like people sitting there looking like,
no, for real.
Like, no, really go get it.
So you saying Dabo did not know about this before?
No way. Not at all. Nothing. No playing.
Okay.
But here's the thing, though. I want to get into the logistics of what that shit probably tasted like. Have you ever eaten a McDonald's cheeseburger that maybe stayed out for an hour?
Yeah, I think I have, but I do not want to remember it.
When the edges of that bread start getting
real hard,
real quick, like it goes 100 to 0 real quick.
Yeah, you better eat that McDonald's within an hour.
And then like the center of it get kind of mushy and like move in there, and it's kind of like you got a big ass White Castle.
You see that video with the kid though eating the White Castles? Like how that's how the close blurs look. Is the kid crying eating White Castles?
Oh yeah. I see that. But it's like, all right, so you let that fish get cold. You let that Big Mac sauce and all that shit come to the same temperature.
Ooh.
Yo, I want to know how many of them cats was shitting on the plane.
No, they probably, this gotta be that night in the hotel.
Room service probably was toe up. Toe up. Because you went and got that, you know, you get that room temperature pizza, you can do that. You can live that life. You know what I'm saying? Heartburn coming. That's probably just me at 35 thinking about eating that.
Yeah, but they...
Yeah, they good. They're good. They're machines at this point. But you get all of that. But the thing that, really put my heart on pause with this whole thing was when I looked at that fine china and them platters and they had them sweet and sour sauce packets around there. Because if you drop a room temperature McNugget in some sweet and sour sauce, you could throw that thing like a baseball. Like, I'm 100% convinced if you go back in time and you really were there, like when some shit happened, like David shot a room temperature McNugget through Goliath's eye.
Because they get hard as fuck.
Hard as hell.
You gotta get them McNuggets hard.
You gotta
get
have
it early.
them teeth like my man on James Bond if you gonna eat them.
Oh, you something about what was it? It wasn't Jaws or was it?
It might have been.
That was in was that Goldfinger?
Your mouth got to be stronger than Kareem Steffens to get through a 10-piece.
Oh my god!
A 10-piece McNugget.
You said a superhead's got to make it. She can't even make it soft enough. So now let's go into our main scenario tonight. What food would you want if you were coming to the White House?
Mm-hmm. Or how could we make it better?
Oh yeah, well, considering the government furlough.
Like if you came to the White House and the Mafia Party had won. Mm-hmm. Is still going on. The Mafia Party has said, you know what? Cool. Even though it makes a lot of sense to spend money with people who might, need it.
I'm gonna get Glorious. I think it's a place called Glorious. That's a upscale soul food restaurant there. I would have called them first, like, hey, look here, I got like 50 guys coming. They're big guys. Whatever it is, though, I need mac and cheese. I need greens. I need everything. I want the soul food out. They from the South. This would be great for them to come up here and have some great soul food and everything coming to DC.
I'm going a completely different direction.
You going to like some Asian fusion shit?
I'm taking the grill out my damn self.
Oh, you're going
and we getting it popping.
So you saying you starting out at 8, 9 in the morning, no grill?
You're going to see the back porch of the White House for the first time.
Smoke, you see the smoke coming out.
Big smoke. White House? A White House barbecue pit?
Yo, I don't even know if they let you do that shit though.
Bruh.
Because I've heard that, I've heard from other people I know that worked in the administration with that he wanted to do that. And it's something about the smoke hitting the White House and fucking up that exterior.
First of
all,
he
wanted to do that. That Barack wanted to do that.
First of all, I'm not going to have a bunch of motherfuckers not working. But second of all, if something happens where a bunch of people ain't working, they getting some pork steaks. My listeners is not from the crib. You might not know about that. Look it up. Pork steaks are a real thing. It's 100% love. 100% love.
Oh, with a nice seasoning on it. Nice.
All that already. Already. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting my uncle to come out, smoke.
So you going back to the hood to employ family members.
I'm going back to the basics. We doing some pulled pork. We gonna get some big smokers out. We gonna make that happen. We gonna dry rub some ribs. Them boys gonna walk in there. You gonna look at that plate, that table, looking at some things on there that they ain't even know had even been in. Like I'm bringing food in the White House they ain't never seen before.
So you bringing
Snoop, crispy Snoop, bringing it all in there.
Tripe,
in there. Like
Tripe.
And if times really got hard,
well, they from South. If they down in South Carolina,
they got all that. But if times really got hard, and it's like, I can't really lay it out like that. Like I'm talking about, I'm making mustard potato salad only.
Ooh.
Mustard potato salad only with the deviled eggs on top. You know what I mean?
So you got a full spread.
We getting tons of beans.
I mean, you're doing the same thing I'm doing with the Glorious though, and everything. It's just that they're upstairs.
I'm gonna do it myself. Because remember, he went out of his way to be like, I paid for this shit myself.
Out of my own pocket. You saying because of the fact that he said I did it.
The Mafia Party, the vice president of the Mafia movement, gonna be out there smoking some ribs and barbecuing. And I'll be
and have 2 sections, beef rib and pork rib for you too.
Exactly. Hell yeah. Turkey ribs. We have turkey ribs.
Turkey ribs and beef ribs.
Yeah,
I mean the turkey ribs and the pork ribs too.
Yeah, all of that coming. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna burn some hot dogs up because cats gonna need that little snack. You know what that's about. you know, we're gonna lay it out for real. And then at the end, yo, we're gonna have some banana pudding with the vanilla wafers in it, man.
Ooh, you going old school.
Like, if we're gonna lay it out, let's lay it out. I'm not gonna go and fucking go get 100 Jack in the Box tacos and a 200-piece from church.
Hey, yo, you said 100 Jack in the Box tacos.
Like, yo, send somebody around the
Jack in the Box tacos.
Get 100 tacos with that slice of cheese on them joints, some egg rolls, and a fucking, I don't know what, like some.
What is it? What else they got over there? Them fucking breakfast rolls too, though, and everything. The croissant witches or whatever there, where you can get them the Jack and crack too.
Yeah, now you getting all that bullshit.
Now, would have been he had to know that I can't get Jack and the crack, right?
He probably wouldn't get Jack in the Box if they sell tacos there, and that would be considered.
Oh, right, Hispanic.
Yes, that would be considered something.
Or could he have been a dick though and just got Mexican though?
No, there's no way. That dude won't even eat like chicken parmesan. You think he's gonna touch some Mexican food?
Is that true? You want to eat chicken?
He eats fucking KFC and McDonald's
every day, right?
Yeah.
Who the fuck eats that every day? And you got
like, how does he still get to live? If I do that, I die. Like, I'm not getting to 40 if I do. Like, let me eat McDonald's for a week now. I'm probably gonna have.
I don't even remember the last time I had McDonald's.
I'm gonna have a coronary if I do that. Like,
I don't remember the last time I had McDonald's.
I had breakfast McDonald's like a month or so.
Breakfast McDonald's don't count.
Well, it's there all day now.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like a burger and some fries from McDonald's.
Yeah.
I haven't had one in a while.
Been a little while. I like the fish fillet though.
The fish fillet is gangster.
But they had them bitches there too. You know that cheese got hard.
And they also, cut your cheese in half too.
Yeah.
They took the full cheese and said on fish fillet it's only half a cheese.
They fucked up when they made that double fish fillet. That's like the most gross shit I've ever used.
Oh, is this just too much fishy?
It's too much fish.
I never fuck with that fucking.
That's gotta be like hitting that fat box.
That fat box. Yo, man. Yo. I think they should have went some, but or even still then, like you could have got any restaurant to cater for that and it'd been an adult. And they would have fucking did it for free because it's the fucking president. But you know what? The more I think about it, how many companies are like, fuck you, dude, I ain't doing shit for you.
Oh, they got some people in there that's riding.
I'm talking about companies that he might have called them was like, hey, I'm doing something for the Clemson. What if all the great restaurants said, fuck him, and we're not doing it for you?
That would be something.
And he had to go down to going down to fast food.
That would be something. But I think that for him, fast food is at the pinnacle.
Of what it is.
Yes.
Of the pinnacle of American. Because he said, I'm doing the best of American food.
Yes, exactly.
What?
Well, all right. Well, he might not be wrong. Because
you think
you think about American food, American food ain't exactly exciting, yo.
Well,
like
no,
most of the dope
we
stuff we got is like other
We got
stuff.
but I'm saying barbecue would have been, that's American food. Barbecue.
Where's he from?
He's from New York. But he's had barbecue, man. Looking at me like, he's had barbecue, man. He's had barbecue. I'm positive he had barbecue. Okay. Maybe he has. So you talking about he ain't never been uptown? No, he ain't been uptown.
I'm telling you, dog.
Damn, he ain't been uptown.
He's like the dude to put you on something. Like if I told you, like, yo, you gotta peep this DMX album.
Okay.
You'd be like, you ever heard about this dude called DMX? You'd be like, huh? That's like me coming up and being like, yo, let's get 300 McDonald's cheeseburgers.
But DMX is way better than 300 cheeseburgers.
It's the equivalent.
How is that equivalent?
Me coming up to you in 2000.
You said because I don't even know what it is.
It's me. If I came to you in 2019 and said, have you ever heard of this dude called DMX?
Oh, you're saying if I'm a young person that does not know
anything. He's the example of a dude trying to put people on something that's been out. Been popping.
Oh, shit.
But it's dope to him because it
the
just
Big Mac.
I'm
saying it's a Big Mac.
He never turned 13.
He stayed at 12.
Yeah, he's eating that Richie Rich meal.
Oh, like the Richie Rich movie, though. That was what... Is that Macaulay Culkin?
There have been a few of them. I think he was in, yeah.
The most recent...
Like he's the kid that was eating motherfucking McDonald's off of a silver platter, and now he's like,
and he thinks that that's fly for somebody else to do that shit.
Bingo. Meanwhile, I'm trying to smoke some ribs for these cats. Pulled pork, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man, like
giving them something they can really get behind.
Yo, I know them cats that didn't go though. Like, told y'all motherfuckers not to go. But this is the thing though. Will this discourage more teams from not going? So whoever wins the 2020 national championship,
like,
are more players like, fuck that shit?
Yo, I'll tell you another step. The government reopened, team win the national championship in the Final Four, and they eating. Yo, I'm
you said, does Clemson come through like, yo, what the fuck?
Like fucking Duke is winning the Final Four and they eating like filet mignon and shit.
Or does Duke say, fuck, we ain't going?
Yo, I wouldn't know how I would go, because like, what if he decides to scale it back a little bit more and has like a party sub?
Shut the fuck up. From Schnucks, the Schnucks parties, or if you're Publix, Albertsons, whatever your local chain is, Ralph's for your West Coast people.
The party sub.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's out there.
The little joint that you can call 2 hours before to like, hey, I need
like you got a picture with him with his arms out as far
and
as
holding the sub.
Holding the sub.
So you say they could get, that's what I'm saying. If I'm the winner of the Final Four,
couldn't the motherfucker at least got Panera to bring something through?
Panera? I'm just wondering how many people said, fuck you, suck my dick. Like,
there's always people saying that. I'm just saying, in general.
I think a lot, because I think even if this is the thing that's crazy. I think that some people, some business may have voted for him and like trust him, but they don't want their brand to be associated with him. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So I could see somebody saying, he'd be like, well Ruth, because you voted for me, but my brand can't be associated with you though at all.
I think that
nobody knows who the fuck I voted for. My brand can't be associated with you.
I think at this point people are still kissing the ring because we still got a whole nother year of, of incumbency before the road got to get taken.
But no, that's for political people that kiss the ring though. I don't have to. It's about business.
The most powerful dude in the world can do some fucked up shit to your business, especially if he coming to you on some individual shit. Like,
that's real. That's a good point. Good point.
Real.
That's point. That's a good point. Because he'd be a petty like that.
You'll wake up in the morning and like you
got to audit pop.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like your kids can't afford to go to college. It's like, don't fuck with him. Don't fuck with the president.
Yeah,
like,
that's real.
No matter who it is. That's real. But you know what? On the flip side, don't fucking give people McDonald's. Like, let's just give this.
No, that's the McDonald's. Burger King too.
Yo, I kind of like
Wendy's.
I kind of like Burger King.
Yeah, but you don't want to sit down on fucking.
And you know what? My thing about it is you're gonna do something. Yo, at least give me some Rally's fries, B.
He don't even know a rally. I don't think he's never been to Rally's.
There's no way. Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's.
And KFC. Your four basic food groups.
The 4 pillars of American fast food, apparently.
No Popeyes, huh? That's too niggerish.
I mean, like, if we was gonna do this, like, if I had to get to a point where I had to do a fast food thing instead of just going out there and cooking them boys' food myself, like I'm gonna
get C&K.
No, we gotta go national. Let's go big scale here. I'm gonna get some Popeyes, like a ton of Popeyes.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be
troughs of, like literally might be drums.
Like an ignorant amount of Popeyes. Yeah.
Like a drum, big ass drum of Popeyes. You just dip in this grab what the fuck you want.
Ignorant amount of Popeyes. The end.
Yeah. Nothing else.
That's it.
And I think the Popeyes.
I'm the president of the United States.
Do you think if it was Popeyes, you think it'd have been went over better?
We gonna roll in a Popeyes buffet.
So I got the popcorn shrimp.
Everything.
They give me the whole menu. Everything on the menu, bring it.
Come make it here. Like rolling fresh Popeyes out.
Oh, you said they roll? You got them down there chefing in the basement and rolling it up the steps.
The president of the United States.
I need the best Popeyes chefs to fly out here on Saturday to get this shit done.
It's the least I could do if I can't at least give you.
It's America, baby. Yeah. I wonder how many times Brock had some shit like that popped up. 2 a.m, but hey, Popeyes.
I guarantee.
Kind of hungry.
I guarantee you, Brock did all sorts of gangster shit
that we don't even know.
We'll never hear about, but just know it happened. And that gives me.
Only way we hear about it though, maybe we 90 years old and we hear somebody write a book about it that tells you like the story.
That helps me sleep well at night to know that he was doing gangster shit.
Yeah.
Like, just always remember this: anytime you feel disheartened about the state of America, or maybe you don't realize this. I guarantee you that Barack Obama both got a line in and ate some fried chicken before putting a wave cap on in the White House at one point.
100%.
And if we can do that.
Also, Rick Ross was up in the White House.
Yeah.
And a guy named Pusha T.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pusha T.
All these things happen once upon a time.
Yeah. But thank y'all for listening. As always, make sure y'all email us. Give us your worst of the 10-year challenge.
And tell us what you would have fed some folks at the
Let us know. StraightOLC@gmail.com. Thank y'all for listening as always. Peace.